In my recent video, I said that we are also to be blamed for the increase in the fuel prices. And some people disagree with me. They always like to blame the government simply because they don't understand economics. So think of it like this. If you're a person who cannot afford the increase in fuel prices, then you're a person who cannot afford a vehicle in the first place. When you're a person who's looking to buy a vehicle, there are a series of things you need to consider. Can I maintain the vehicle? Can I pay for the fuel? If there is an increase in the fuel price, will I still be able to afford this vehicle or not? There was a point in my life where I was making so little amount of money that I had to go to work by bicycle. So I am a rational consumer here. When I know that I can't afford something, I am going to live within my means. Now, there are a lot of people here who don't like to accept it and they like to say that all the problems that are happening in my life is the problem of the government and I don't want to take any blame for this. And that's not right. You can't expect the government to solve your problem. And consider this. So recently I was looking to purchase a Harley Davidson, and as I started to do some research, I found out the maintenance cost of this vehicle is pretty high. The mileage in this vehicle, of course, isn't great. And I discovered a whole series of problems in case I need to replace parts, how expensive this is going to get. So as soon as I started to see these things, I saw that, okay, even though I can afford it, it's not really worth it. These are things you need to evaluate as a customer when you're buying a vehicle. If you're trying to live beyond your means, of course, certain resources will not be affordable for you. And if you're feeling the pinch of the fuel hike, then you need to be blamed for it as well, and not just the government for situations like this. Coming to another point, why did the government not reduce the fuel prices when the global oil prices were less? Simply because they do not want to cut back on the indirect tax collection. We as a country pay direct taxes in a negligible proportion. I think only about 3% of India pays indirect taxes. The remainder of India pays indirect taxes and the government doesn't want to cut back on the money from here. So if they do cut back money on indirect taxes by, say, cutting back on fuel, farmers don't end up getting the loan waivers, LPG subsidies don't happen, the defense budget is going to be significantly less, railways will not be an affordable service, and the list goes on. So I stated this before. If you're going to cut back something here in order to gain something there, the loss that is going to happen here is something that you need to accept. So thank you for listening, and do like and share and subscribe. Leave a comment if you love this video as well. Thank you, guys.